It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Wow.
We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches,
Let's
right
get
in
it
your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We're coming to you from the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Burks the off guard with Hayward at the three. Lyles out there with Gobert, and it's Hopkins in at the point. Now here's Freak, following the shot by Alec Burks. Jefferson's shot is off. Here's Burks. Bangs home the trifecta. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
And it's Freak missing. So it's Utah now. It's a 3-point game. There's the feed to Burks. Hayward outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Freak with the rebound. Utah's on defense. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin? He said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Fowler. Here's Jefferson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now, here's Burks, guarded closely.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And Walker kicks to Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Hopkins, the pass to Lyles. Hopkins, guarded by Walker. Here's Hopkins, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Good. Walker's got his first 2 points. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. A fast break now for Charlotte. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, here's Burks, guarded by Walker. Pass to Hopkins, lets the three fly, and it's good. 5 points in the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
To the paint, here's Fowler, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right, you got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 4. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Walker kicks to Freak. Now the pass to Jefferson. Now here's Freak. Burks covering. There's a screen by Robinson. Clock at 6. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Robinson. The rebound by the Jazz. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these 2 teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Hopkins, the pass to Burks. Pass to Hopkins. Rejected by Fowler. And they get it back. The game now all time.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Rudy Gobert. Timeout Charlotte.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, 3rd in rebounding. Don't forget about his hounding, frenetic defensive play. 3rd in the league in steals per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Gobert. Harris comes in for Lyons. And Fournier subbed in for Burks.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Feeds it to Harris. And that misses. That would have put him up. Charlotte in the lead. And Holiday kicks to Freak. Rivers dishes to Kaminsky. Here's Fowler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Hill sets the screen for Hayward. Hill, a screen on Rivers. Here's Hopkins. That's tipped. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Boston.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting.
And here is Harris, following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Fournier, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Freak missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Hayward. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Francis. Rivers kicks to Freak. Out to the right wing. The dish now to Kaminsky. And Hill over to help. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Fifth on the list, Gordon Hayward.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
The Jazz making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Francis passes to Fowler. To the inside. Here's Rivers. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Goes up on the high post. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 18 points for Freak.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to Freak. The tray. Hill pulls it in. Fournier, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Fowler. And he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Andre Robertson. Rudy Gobert is out there with Lyons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Hoffman in at the 2 spot.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Burks, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. The Jazz have hit all four of their chances so far in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 60 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He has 23 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Here's the screen. Burks. Jefferson with the rebound. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Walker kicks to Freak. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Gobert, the screen. Here's Burks. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Gobert with a screen for Harris. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Harris has got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz trail by 10. Doris Burke has for us.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. Walker with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 5 now.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Gobert with a screen on Walker. Beyond the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it. Charlotte leading by 13. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Jefferson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Jefferson. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Hopkins. Another miss by Utah.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Walker kicks to Freak. Fires for 3. can't get it to go.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Here's Burks. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Burks with the double team. It's deflected. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
McCullough's checked in for Robinson. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Utah. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Screen by Jefferson. Now, Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Hornets miss again. Jazz trail by 9. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Walker kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Hornets, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
First free throw is good.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Justin Holiday comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Rivers in for Walker. And Utah with a change here, too. Fournier's checked in for Alec Burks. And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Hopkins, the pass to Hill. Down low. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Rivers kicks to Freak. It's stolen by Hill. Hopkins. He's guarded by Rivers. Gobert with a screen on Rivers. Here's Hopkins. This is to Fournier. Nailed from three-point land. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance. That is a real nice-looking deep 3 ball there, fellas.
Yeah, Clark, major confidence on display.
Gobert, the screen. They set the screen. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Freak with it. 28 points for him. That jam. I mean, beautiful.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean,
we got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Giving us a great look at that one.
And make key presence tough. For being so soft.
So it's Utah now. 8-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Harris dishes to Hayward. taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Here's Francis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Jazz trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Harris. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Christian.
He dishes it to Fournier. Jazz passing it around. The Jazz with another miss. Hornets leading by 8. The feed to Freak. From deep. That's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Hoffman. He's guarded by Rivers. Hoffman. That's good.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Rivers kicks to Freak. "17 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Holiday attacking. Excellent use of the screen that time. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Passes to Harris from 17 feet out. That's good. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And we finish one half of basketball. Hornets ahead. They're up by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business, TCB. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Hornets leading by 9. Foul. He's in at shooting guard. Thomas Robinson is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
That's his second personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2, Al Jefferson.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 11. Hopkins, the pass to Gobert. Here's Burks. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Thomas Robinson.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Alec Burks.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 11. Right wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hornets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Free.
And the technical free throw is good. On defense, the Jazz. Here's Fowler. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hayward on the wing. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. The Hornets shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Freak. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Walker dishes to Freak. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Freak's got 36.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. He's got 9.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Gobert against Jefferson. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets game team. Make some noise!
A look at Rudy Gobert here. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. 4th in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Inside, here's Wiles, and Utah again with the bucket.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And Charlotte again with the bucket.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's the screen for 3, Hayward, and that one's good. Hayward's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Hornets leading by 11. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Freak. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Burks with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Gobert the pass to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen for Burks. Off the pick. They get it back. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Gobert.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. No one near them. And Utah again with the bucket. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Freak. He has 38 in the game. And there's Michael Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Robinson.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Over to the wing. Foul. Rebound, Utah.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Here's Burks. Again, the Jazz score.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Right side Jefferson. To the inside. Foul. And he converts the layup. Freak's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And Gobert kicks to Hayward. No good with the triple.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Ball stolen. Hopkins guarded by Walker. Hayward on the wing. No good off the pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Freak kicks to Jefferson. The pass to Fowler. Takes a 3. There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got 10 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Hayward. Gobert the screen. Hayward can't hit.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Freak's got 46 points.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Hayward outside. Can they get it? Burks in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Burks has got 16 points.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Feeds to Freak. Jefferson kicks to Freak. Charlotte moving the ball around. Back to Robinson. Pass to Freak. From the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D. Hopkins. He's covered by Fowler. And Jefferson sends it back. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. He kicks it to Freak. And it's the Hornets another three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Doubled by Fowler. Passes it to Hopkins. Here's the screen. On the money from 12 feet away. He's got 11.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
In the corner, it's Freak. Gobert with the block. The dish to Hayward. With the fadeaway. Can't connect. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Jazz trail by 13, so on the floor for Utah. Fournier out there with Harris. Then there's Roberson. Then there's Hill. And it's Hoffman in at the point guard. Here's Fournier, guarded by Holiday. And the pass to Hoffman. Lets the three fly. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Francis passes to Rivers. Kicks to Freak. This one for three. And it's the Hornets another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pass to Hoffman. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Hoffman.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Charlotte leading by 14. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's Utah now. Here's Fournier. Top of the key, Harris. Plenty of space. Francis grabs the board. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Harris off the drive.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. There's the triple. Holiday dishes to Kaminsky. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Hornets lead by 17. Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. There's a screen. Passes to Hoffman. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Jazz with another miss.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line, Hoffman taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Fowler. Good. Freak's got 56 points in the game. Jazz trail by 18. Pick up by Hill. Harris outside. Here's Fournier, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Charlotte leading by 16. Freak kicks to Kaminsky. Up and in on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pick up by Hill. Over to the left wing. The shot's good from Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The Hornets pull it in.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Jazz foul. Andre Robertson. That's his first personal foul. Going to the line. Free. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Robinson's checked in for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Justin Holiday. The Jazz making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 17. Hopkins, the pass to Roberson. The pass to Hopkins. Pick up by Hill. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harris misses.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Dishes it to Freak. Charlotte no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Harris outside. Hill dishes to Harris. To the wing right side. Stolen by Robinson. Rivers kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Fowler. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Hopkins, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Hopkins. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Hornets. Jefferson comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Kemba Walker in for Austin Rivers. The Jazz also changing it up. Lyles checked in for Hill. Hayward comes in for Harris. And it's Burks in for Roberson. Charlotte leading by 15. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. He dishes it to Freak. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jefferson gets the bucket.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Burks can't get it to go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. The layup missed. Jazz trail by 17. Hopkins guarded by Walker. Here's Lyles. Gobert the screen. Shot on the wing. Another miss by Utah.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Fowler. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hayward passes to Hopkins. There's the screen. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. It's good from the top of the key.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's kicked. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I try to be quick off my feet, basically. As long as I bump my guy, throw him off bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs. I'm happy to provide it.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.